Now, the Lagos Tech Fest has taken center stage in Lagos, bringing together a premier gathering of tech stakeholders in Nigeria. The event, now in its fifth year, united entrepreneurs, innovators, investors and government representatives to shape Nigeria's tech future.
Cross-border payments has come to stay. That's where the world is heading. And we led that in the market as always. Mastercard leveraging our digital footprints by partnering with financial institutions, starting with Access Africa. We launched the cross-border payments. And now we move on to Fidelity Bank, and First Bank is loading, whereby affordability, transparency, and security that has been the challenge facing cross-border payments within organization or even outside, whether inbound or outbound, a concern for ecosystem players. Mastercard has leveraged our digital footprint to make that simple.
Considering the kind of challenges we have in Nigeria and Africa as a whole, we have a lot of resources in abundance, but we also have a lot of challenges. We can't use the conventional methods of addressing those challenges, which means we have to innovate. And we have to bring in new technologies to address these problems. We have sun in abundance, solar energy is growing, the price is crashing every single day, it's becoming more affordable. But we also need solutions that are tailored to our environment, where we encourage our locals to be part of the innovation ecosystem, also support them with policies, with funding, and with collaborations, so that we see a prosperous Africa.
Technology has revolutionized our lives. The best example would be a smartphone. So it's almost a rhetorical question from the perspective that anybody who's lived through the last 10 years knows that before, if he wanted to get some knowledge, he had to have to go to university far away. Or maybe he'd have to have access to a library, and if the library didn't have the book, then he couldn't learn. But now he takes his smartphone and he looks at his smartphone and he can get the best access to Harvard Business School and the biggest library in the world, and he can learn from YouTube anything he wants to learn.
I just want to let people know crypto is a new change, and people are always very skeptical about change. There are always going to be noise, there are always going to be the bad players and the rest. But what I could tell people is, when you hear of something new, the first thing you need to do is to go and research. Go out there, learn about it, look for the use case, how it can benefit you as a thing, right? So, I mean, cryptocurrency we have stable coins that are very safe and volatile. Just the way you buy your stock, you buy your forex, you have to be very careful. You have to do your research before you purchase a crypto.
In the last few years, technology has consistently shaped how we interact with services. You've had so many startups spinning out of Nigeria. While we've had our challenges as a country, we've had startups that have grown to become unicorns. At the forefront of this is Eventive. In the last 5 years, we've consistently convened platforms like this that are expected to bring together stakeholders within Nigeria's tech ecosystem. We launched the idea of Lagos Tech Fest with a key focus of bringing together players and, of course, everyone working across various verticals of Nigeria's tech ecosystem. And we've had the pleasure of doing that in the last 5 years.